Do you know the piece of equipment that is extremely important in an air crash investigation? Exactly. Now can anyone tell me what the color of black box is? Let me tell you, it is not black.
Orange.
Correct. The distinct orange color along with stripes of reflective tape help investigators locate the black box following an eerie accident. There are two possible origins of the term black box. Some believe it is because early recorders were painted black, while others think it refers to the charring that occurs in post-accident files. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Any commercial aircraft or corporate jet is required to be equipped with a cockpit voice recorder and a flight data recorder. The reference is as per the International Journal of National and Transportation Safety Board. It is these two pieces of separate equipment that are together referred to as a black box or black boxes. While they do nothing to help a plane while it is in the air, should an accident happen, these equipments provide crucial information about the accident. The black box was first invented by a young Australian scientist, Dr. David Warren. The first production unit was in 1957, but it was not until 1960, after an unexplained accident in Queensland, that Australia was the first country in the world to make black box mandatory in commercial aircrafts. Now that we know about the background of black box, let me take you to the second part of the topic, the purpose of the black box. Cockpit voice recorder. The purpose of the cockpit voice recorder is, unsurprisingly, to record what the crew say and to monitor any sounds that occur within the cockpit, the place where the pilots are seated. While investigators are interested in any witty conversation between pilots that happens before an explosion or a plane malfunction, trained investigators are keen to pick up on emergency pings and bongs or engine noises within the cockpits. The investigators are so skilled that they are able to work out crucial flight information just by the very noise the plane was making before a crash. The cockpit voice recorder is extremely important for determining the timing of the events because it contains information regarding the communication between the crew and the ground control and other aircrafts. The CDR is located in the tail of an aircraft. Flight data recorder. Of equal, if not more significance to the CDR is the flight data recorder. This piece of equipment is essential to the work of an investigator because it records many different operating functions such as altitude, speed, direction the plane was heading, engine revolutions, and many more. The information stored in a flight data recorder is invaluable for investigators as it provides reasons regarding the specific cause for the crash and which also helps prevent future disasters. The data stored on the recorders help investigators generate computer video reconstructions of a flight and helps them visualize as to what exactly happened before a crash. Data from both CDR and FDR are stored in stacked memory boards inside crash survivable memory units. As per the website of a prominent black box manufacturer, L3 Communication Recorders, These units can withstand temperatures of 1000 degrees centigrade for over an hour and 260 degrees of heat for over 10 days. And they can operate in a temperature range of minus 55 degrees centigrade to 70 degrees centigrade. The memory boards have enough digital storage to accommodate 2 hours of audio data and 25 hours of live data. The details of CVR and FDR are derived from 2 television series, Mayday from a Canadian documentary and Air Crash Investigations on National Geographic Channel. Now that we know about the purpose of a black box, let me tell you how a black box is located. In addition to the bright orange color and the reflective tapes, a black box has something called an underwater locator beacon. A cylindrical instrument here is an underwater locator beacon. When a plane crash lands in water, this beacon sends out ultrasonic pulse, which is not audible to human ears, but it is detectable by equipments like sonar, sound navigation and ranging. The beacon can transmit sound as deep as 4 kilometers, and once it begins pinging, it pings for every second for the next 30 days. Finally, let me share how the data is retrieved from a black box. After finding the black box, investors take it to a lab where they download the data and try to reconstruct the events that led to the crash. The investigation may take days, weeks, or even months. The black box manufacturers provide the necessary software for the investigators to carry out an exhaustive analysis. A team of experts is usually set up to interpret the recordings of a CVR. The group typically includes a representative from the airline, a representative from the aircraft manufacturer, an air safety engineer, and a transportation safety specialist. Both FDR and CVR are invaluable in air crash investigations. Now can you imagine, in case of a crash, amongst all the persons, there are 2 survivors, CVR and FDR, who provide clues about others who died. As technology evolves, black box will continue to play a tremendous role in accident investigations. Over to you, Mr. Rosmas.